Hey y'all, I wanted to record today's video of building in public a $100,000 annual company. So this is day 16, and today I wanted to talk about focus. So first things first, I'm going to go through my list of stuff. I changed a few things on my camera angle and stuff. This is a bit too big, so let me make that a little bit smaller, and let me expand that a little bit. And I moved the camera out a little bit, and this way now you can kind of see me a bit more, but still, if I have my hands at like abdomen slash low chest level, it doesn't work. So I still need to have it up here, which I find extremely annoying to do, right? Because this mic needs to be like right up against my face for this to work well. Anyway, I'm just going to try and talk directly to the camera, and that way, hopefully, this comes across pretty well. So I'm going to mention the Q&A again, as usual. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I'll answer every single one. You can ask about really anything you want, philosophy, life, making money, how to start a business in your 30s, blah, 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 this and that, whatever you want. How to be consistent on YouTube. I wanted to talk about thumbnails because yesterday's video I tried a thumbnail for, which was just a black background with white text. I don't have enough volume of views or anything to know if it made any sort of difference, but I didn't really love the thumbnail, and it didn't seem to really perform any better than anything else. So I'll probably stick to what I'm currently using. I think it's unique to me because nobody uses OBS with necessarily this exact setup with Obsidian as well. Now, what I want to talk about is outreach, because yesterday I set up my cold email campaign. So I sent about 1,000 emails out today, actually exactly 1,000, and I got 3 positive responses back, and I sent each of them a video following up the thing. That took a couple of hours. It really should have taken a few minutes, but I think my actual presentation skills on the video are pretty good because I do this sort of stuff all the time. What wasn't so good is the structure of what I told them, and the actual structure of the video and the content. I really need to nail down an exact script of what I'm telling them. It's you get this, and this, and I need to be very specific about what I'm actually delivering to them, right? So that's the outreach part. And what I wanted to say about focus is that today, after I did that, I didn't really do too much else. And there was a lot of other stuff that I know I've got on the list of stuff to do, but I haven't even really put it down in a recognizable list for me to go through and just hit my different tasks. I do have an Airtable that I use for that, but I haven't been using it consistently for the last couple of weeks. And so the system's sort of fallen apart. And what I find an issue with these sort of to-do lists is that they end up growing too large. And tasks end up always becoming things that just stay on. And I just push them forward. I just push them forward. I just push them forward. And I need a much more concise and simple and real way to track the things to be focused on. And that might be just as simple as have a list of these are the most important things. But even doing that process of elimination, these are the most important things today, is hard to do regularly and easily, because it's hard to estimate how long a task will take when you're doing all kinds of different stuff. So I think what I need to start doing to improve my focus is A, go back to using that list that I've already set up, and B, really just cull the shit out of that list and only have a few things that are actually listed as active, and everything else gets ignored, right? The things that are active gets put on maybe a physical piece of paper, and that's all I work on for the day. And maybe that can just be 2 or 3 things. So I think that might be what I'll do from now on. And I think the way to maybe get over the barrier of thinking, have I done enough or not? Like, if something takes me 5 minutes, have I done enough? If the task is important enough, yes. But, then I'm going to be sitting there for 23 hours, and 55 minutes doing literally nothing, which is a waste of a day. So I think it's probably good to have like 3 things on there with time estimates. And if something takes longer, that's fine. If the totality of the tasks that I do, even if it's like one task, even if like I can't get through one task, if the totality of that time takes over, say, 4 hours or some sort of hour amount, then I can have a mental thing like, this is acceptable. This is fine. Yes, it was slower. Yes, I didn't make as much progress as I thought I would, but that is acceptable. So I think that's what I'll go with. That's, I think, what I'll do to improve my focus going forward, because it's been kind of bad this week, especially. And I'm just trying to get back on the horse and make my focus better. It has been really good with these videos, but these are super free form. They don't take very long, and I can kind of just do whatever I want with them. And the biggest thing is I have no expectations from these. So I set them up, send them out. They do how well they do, right? I also want to mention that I joined a school community that teaches specifically about YouTube thumbnails and how to make stuff for YouTube. So hopefully I'll be able to start producing slightly better content going forward. Anyway, this is it. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow.